a story to tell you guys, and it has to do with this room. It happened yesterday, but here we go. I'm not going to stand here and talk about it, but it had to do with that room and what I told them. Because this is the one where the cowboy likes to, likes the ladies more than the men. So I got a little story to tell you on this. In that note, here we go. I was told today, and I was stopped by the couples, and they took a picture with me and that lady together. So it's just an older couple, old man and old lady, not really old, but around her 50s, well, 60s around there. And it's kind of weird because I told them something about this one here, so I'll let you guys know in a bit. I'll tell you one thing. It is the weirdest story I ever heard from that room, and they got moved today to a different downstairs. I think it was in the middle of the night when they left. The power kept going off. Okay, here we go. Anyways, that's that. Welcome, folks. Okay, I got a little story about 428. Yesterday is the Cowboy Addict where I wanted to stay, and I got some really sort of, I guess you would call it scary. But last night, the other night, 2 nights ago, a couple older people stayed in there in that room, and the power shut off. So I was wondering, I said, 428, the power hardly shuts off. So I went up there twice, it happened, and they said they were using nothing. They weren't, just the TV and the AC running. That's it. That should be okay for the rest of the night, but the power kept shutting off. So I told him I went up there the second time, and that's when I knocked on the door. And I went in there, and a lady answered, and the guy was laying down. And I told him I was, I told him, I said, she goes, does this happen very often? The lady asked me, and I said, well, yes and no. The light should not turn off, or anything should not come off at all if the AC and the fan light or the TV's on. The only way it'll shut it off is if you use iron curler or a blow dryer. That's the one that'll click it off. So I told her that, and she goes, is this place haunted? And I looked at the little clip on the front of the door. It said Cowboy Addict, as you saw from the beginning of the video. Anyway, this is the story that came out, and I witnessed it. And she was standing at the front door. She was, there's some weird things going on. I had weird vibes. And I said, yes, the cowboy stays in there. And he only likes women. I'm not saying what kind of women, but he likes women. And the man was laying on the bed, and he didn't know, he was like tired, or I don't know. I didn't really look his way, but I was eye to eye with that old lady. But in a way, she said it was kind of weird. How often does it happen? Anyways, that happened, and I went back downstairs, and I leave around about 10 o'clock. So I left around about 10 o'clock, and I came back, and today, I had a call for 302 for batteries, remote batteries. So I was walking up that way. These two couples, same people that stopped me right by in front of the Cascades, the lounge chair right there. That lady, she saw me. She was, come here. I want to tell you something. And I was like, what did I do now? I was looking around. She goes, you helped us last night. And you helped us last night. And the guy over here says, I don't know what's going on, but you two are in cahoots of something happened last night. And I'm trying to figure it out. And I said, what do you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, I told her the story about the man, the old man. I mean, not the old man, the guy I can't remember his name, in the attic, the Cowboy Addict. And he goes, you guys are in cahoots. You guys set this up. And I looked at the man and I said, what do you mean set things up? she'll tell you. Just listen to her. And I said, okay. I said, okay. So I started listening, and she told me, she goes, we heard knocking on my bed at night around about 11 o'clock. Okay. She goes, they heard bed, somebody kept knocking on my, he was messing with me. My husband don't believe in ghosts or anything like that, but somebody kept tapping on my bedroom frame. And I was like, really? And she goes, you told me about a story about that place that was haunted, and it's kind of weird that you told me that. I said, maybe it's attracted to you, but he don't like men's, like I said. But just no, I told her that lady that. And she goes, that's weird, because we got up and the power kept going off. It happened twice before we left. She said she got scared, just to make that clear. She got scared, and they took her down downstairs to the 3rd floor somewhere. I'll get to that in a moment. But anyways, she said she got up at night, and she said she found an old button sitting right in the front of the door. An old button. And she goes, I think it was a cup, or what was in that room? I can't remember what's in that room. There has to be something that can be moved. I haven't gone there yet. But anyway, she said something was right in the middle. I can't remember what it was, but she said either the remote or something was in the middle of the room. So she got up, and she said as they were going out, she said she saw a button, so she picked it up. I said, did you guys pick it up? And she goes, yes, we did. Keep it. I told her, I said, keep it. And the old man, he goes, I don't know what you guys did, but did you guys talk about this when I think he was sleeping, because I'm not sure, but he said, you guys were in cahoots. You guys set this up. I know you got a key to the whole place. I said, yeah, I got my whole key to the place, but I left at 10 o'clock. I wasn't here at 10. And he goes, we switched rooms. We couldn't sleep there that night. The lights kept going off. So they left, and they went to the room. I can't remember what room they went to, but they went downstairs with their pajamas on, half clothed. They said they took all their stuff down to the next room. And in the morning, when she got up, the husband wasn't taking a shower. And I guess it followed you. Maybe it followed you. I don't know, but maybe it did. And the guy goes, this part I really want to know. That's why I wanted to ask you. Did you set it up? And I said, no, I didn't. I wasn't here. And she goes, my husband went to take a shower, and there was a necklace hanging on the shower.
What kind of necklace?
I don't know what kind of necklace it was, but she said it was hanging on the...
Whose necklace?
I don't know. The room was clean, so I wouldn't say whose it was. But that's why the old man said, I don't know what you guys did last night, but you guys are trying to scare me. And I said, it wasn't me. I swear to God, it wasn't me. So that happened. He said somebody left a necklace hanging on the shower. What do you call the one that sticks down? I can't remember what it's called, but they found one, and I just ended up keeping it. I didn't ask her about the necklace. I just said, I was like tripping out too, because I didn't know what was going on. So that was my story today, and he said, can I get a picture with you? Just to say that's my proof. And I said, okay. And the old lady got up, and she stood right by me. And and that old man took a picture. He goes, thank you. And I said, no problem. He goes, this is very interesting. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in black shadows. I don't believe in nothing. And didn't know what to say or how to explain it. He thought I was there doing all that stuff. And I said, that's one of the most Sargy tricks right there. I wouldn't do that, no. But yeah, that's my story, and I wanted to tell you guys from the beginning of the video. I showed you that little clip real quick because I got excited because she was like really scared at the same time when she was telling me this. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, you guys got sober in there, keep that button. Mm-hmm. Maybe the guy liked you so much he left you a button. I don't know. I can't say.
The woman he really likes
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't tell her, guys. Oh, she said somebody was rubbing my arm. That's what I forgot to tell you guys. She said somebody kept rubbing my arm last night too. That's why we went to a different room. I said this whole place is haunted. It's just not certain rooms. Yeah, certain rooms are really haunted, but that room is one of the top ones, second one best of 217. But the other rooms in 206, I told them about 206, what happened in there. And I said I had an experience in there, but I don't have it on video or anything because it just happened right in back of me and I didn't know what happened. And that was my story, guys. So I was going to sleep there tonight, well, tomorrow night, but things didn't work out as planned, and I wanted to do a video over there, stay up there all night and just do maybe 2-part video to that, Stanley. I wanted to do it, but eventually my plan changed again. So it's not because of one person, no. It's just something that, you know, personally that I, gotta do and stuff and whatnot too. So it's coming. It was coming too. So I'll be able to do that later on. So I want to share with you guys, man. So that's one hell of an experience I ever had. And the lady told me about what she went through, and the guy was like, you did it yourself. You came over or something. I don't know what you did. And I was like, oh, I did not come over. I was looking at him at a serious face.
How can you know that person gonna be staying in that room?
Yeah, that's true. How can I know when they're being moved? Because they got moved last night because the power kept going off. And I don't know. I don't even know which room they went to because I left at 10. This happened around about 12. You better not jump on that sucker.
It's
hot. Well, anyways, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little story. But that's what happened to me. And the lady got a picture with me, and just to show proof that I was one of the guys that helped him that night. And she tripped me out too by saying that. And I was like, wow, what a story. And I was like, that's going to stick with me forever, man, because I didn't even do nothing. How am I supposed to know they're going to go to the next third room? I didn't know. I thought they were going to stay all night, but they said no. Lady actually got scared because the man too was like, you're messing with me. Yeah, okay, right then. Well, I don't know if I can add another video to this, but good night. Thanks for subscribing, share, comment. It is coming, but I kept on saying this and that, but it's coming. I don't know when, but it'll pop up one of these days, and I get to stay over there. And I don't know, I might get ready for it tomorrow. You never know. I might get ready for tomorrow and just go over there around about 12 and stick around till like 4 o'clock in the morning and come home. We'll see what happens. I'm still want to do it. All right, then. We'll see you guys.